Hi, my name is Garbo. I'm a student at the University of Sheffield, and this is how I feel Sheffield has made me. Well, getting probably the most cliche and obvious point out of the way, but by no means unimportant. In the time that I've been in Sheffield, I've discovered new friends. And I've also understood that just because we're students, it doesn't mean that we spend all our days in the library. Sure, we're all here as university students trying to get our degree, but it would be a very dull 3 years if you didn't make the effort to make new friends. You need time to relax, to hang around with other people, and just getting up to some crazy antics sometimes.
These are big snowballs.
Ready?
I hope you weren't one of those people who stayed in that snow day. So that's one thing I discovered and understood, but I had totally different ideas before I came here. Because Sheffield is such a big place, I assumed that every other student was just here for themselves, to make sure that they get the grades they want, and that nobody would have any time for anybody else but themselves. Of course, that was wrong. And it wasn't very hard to realize this. Whether I'm just walking to my next lecture, using the facilities at the IC, checking what events are on at the student union, or just constantly receiving emails from my tutors nagging me to see them. I discovered that the university actually really does care about us. What do you know? I mean, I guess you can see that from the facilities and staff members that we have here. Wow, I'm sounding like such a commercial right now. Anyway, and also a student union, Christian union, and other student organizations that really encourage you to get involved. I could see that the geographic size of a city really doesn't affect the kindness and the consideration of the people in it. My third and last point. I'm a student at the University of Sheffield. Duh. My point is that just because I'm studying here, it doesn't mean that that's my alias and like as if when I go home, I'm somebody else again. That's not all there is to me, and I'm not just bound to the uni here. Since the start of the year, I've also joined a church where I'm also a Sunday school teacher and just a helping hand. I've met so many Sheffield locals and international students from China, Malaysia, Hong Kong, who are all just so thankful and grateful to be studying here. And it made me realise that even though I'm only just a few hours away in Swansea, I should be just as thankful and grateful. Being in the church has taught me to organise events, be a better team worker, and I've also learned that you should never wait to be told to help with something, but always be prepared and willing to step up to do a job. So I guess what I'm saying is, in the short time that I've been in Sheffield, I've been taught responsibility, initiative, and thankfulness. But like I said, the freshers year has only just finished, so next year, continue to discover and understand.